Good afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist 812 forecast, guys. Welcome back to the video. So I just got home from the airport, guys, and it's going to be another update on Winter Storm Gage, guys. We actually have blizzard warnings have been issued now, and even tornado warnings have been issued for severe weather. I want to have another video out later this evening on the severe weather for the people from viewers in the southeast, and I'm actually going to get super duper strong thunderstorms later tomorrow, very early in the morning, guys. But again, I just want to mention that the Dolphins beat the Patriots, guys. I don't want to bring that up, but yeah, the Dolphins beat the Patriots, just saying, guys. But yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be another major update on Winter Storm Gage. We're gonna be looking at all the radars, all the news systems, all accumulation, everything, and then we have new updates on the northeast as well, guys. And we still have major highways. I-90 in South Dakota has been actually just a ton of delays over there. But yeah, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We've been getting a ton of new subscribers and a ton of supporters. We're not far from 1,970, so it really means a lot, guys. Also, be sure share the channel to any friends or family that you think are going to be affected by this severe weather-wise or snow-wise. But without further ado, let's get in this video. So again, we have major new updates on the National Weather Service itself. Again, we have the Midwest right here. We do have the Northeast, and then we even have the Ohio Valley in Southeast. Again, we have tornado warnings. This actually just was issued about a minute ago. So yeah, all this is new, refreshed. But again, so let's start with the winter storm advisory. So we have that all the way from northwestern Kansas areas into near Sioux Falls, South Dakota, all the way as far west to Bismarck, also Rapid City. And then we have a couple winter storm advisories throughout areas near St. Paul, Rochester, Minneapolis, Green Bay. We also have areas not far from Lansing, Michigan. Also have a couple winter storm advisories from Boston. We have Providence, even into northeastern Pennsylvania near the Poconos. And also, again, we have winter storm warnings now in effect throughout areas near Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Marquette, Michigan, Duluth, Minnesota, and also all the way into North Platte, Nebraska. And yeah, just a ton of new updates here all the way to Michelle, South Dakota. And this is where we have the super big update right here. Blizzard warnings now for Fargo and Fargo areas near Grand Forks. Also have many areas near Aberdeen, South Dakota. We're gonna be looking at that really quick right now, but again, we're gonna be focusing right here as well. Winter storm watch is in effect throughout much of western and northern Maine. We also do have ice storm warnings now in effect throughout areas into central and western Connecticut and areas in near Massachusetts, and even areas just a couple miles northeast of New York City. Again, we're gonna be focusing on just maybe like 2 hours from now. So again, I'm not gonna leave that out. And then let's take a look really quick right here for these small little areas. Again, like I said, we have Aberdeen, we have Redfield, we have Miller, and even again Michelle, South Dakota, all under blizzard warnings. Again, we have areas near Lake Andes and even areas near Mobridge, South Dakota, all winter storm warnings. So again, that's just where we're having really near I-90 eastbound. We're just seeing a ton of new just delays. We're seeing car crashes, and it was even shut down earlier today. I believe it's still shut down, but just outside of I-90 west and eastbound, just huge. It's just nasty weather, guys. So now we'll be looking at the European new update. Again, we're currently seeing our heavy snowfall right here in areas near Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, all the way near Detroit Lakes, south or Minnesota. Again, areas near Fargo and Grand Forks, and be seeing the heavy snowfall there. Again, that's why we do have these blizzard warnings again as well. We're gonna be seeing the severe weather, which I'm gonna be looking at all later today. We're gonna start seeing some snow showers kind of dip down from this low pressure system. Again, this low pressure system is going to start dipping and turning, which is going to make the snow actually go down to south, so all the way to central, near Wichita, Kansas. We're going to be seeing snow for Omaha, North Platte, even to northwestern Iowa by the next couple of hours. Within the next 24 hours, though, or actually 18 hours, we're going to start seeing the snow and ice picking up right here. Our biggest threat in the northeast is actually going to be the ice, so we're going to be seeing ice here. And that's why we do have ice storm warnings. Again, freezing rain, snow. It's just going to bring in the worst of it really within really late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Start seeing that heavier snow picking up now near Omaha areas into far or much of western Iowa. We're gonna start seeing that snow getting a bit closer in Minneapolis and Rochester again. This is the first band is actually going to be entering to the northeast all the way into Canada, and then we have the second band right here that's going to hang on in the Midwest. That's where we're going to have much of our accumulation. Really, that's basically most of the accumulation. That's where it's going to really come from within the next 30 hours, so very into really early tomorrow morning. We're going to see blizzard conditions very likely near Concord, New Hampshire. It's going to be seeing some very heavy snow just a couple miles away out of town of Boston. Going to be seeing complete whiteout conditions throughout Lake Michigan. So yeah, in between Wisconsin and Michigan, we're going to be seeing the worst of it just outside of Green Bay. Again, right on middle of Lake Michigan. We're going to be seeing the just complete blizzard conditions. We're going to start seeing this light to moderate snow right still for Duluth, Minnesota, Eau Claire. You're starting to see that snow kind of moving near closer to Des Moines, central Iowa, and even getting seeing these showers arriving to Illinois. Within the next 42 hours, we're going to be seeing the snow continuing to bring in heavier snow in the highest in the elevation of the Appalachians in northern New Hampshire, northern Vermont, and even southwestern Maine. Again, I'm not saying it's not going to be widespread, but it's not going to bring as big as a population as the Midwest. We're also going to be seeing a blizzard conditions now throughout Mass, Wisconsin, Rochester, Muskegon, even Grand Rapids are going to be seeing very heavy snowfall, and then should roll out by Wednesday. It's going to have additional 2 to 3 inches with kind of this little bit lake effect as going to go over Lake Erie and causes just a lot of issues. So again, now GFS just updated as well. So again, 994 millibars is where it's at. Like I said, it is going to dip to the south. So it's going to bring some snow to north central Kansas. Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska going to be involved. Again, Arrowhead and Kansas City Chiefs, you guys will be in the clear. But we're going to see again blizzard conditions still for northeastern South Dakota. Again, here we have I-90. I believe I-90 is right here. It's going to go through Rapid City all the way to Michelle. Again, that's where we do have those blizzard conditions in effect right here. That's where we have the worst of it in northeastern South Dakota and southeastern North Dakota as well. We're going to have a heavy snowfall right there within the next 6 hours. As within the next 6 hours, we're starting to see that ice arrive in the northeast, but it won't be too bad. But within the next 12 hours, or sorry, 18 hours, and let's go to the next 12 hours. Within the next 12 hours, that's when it starts to kind of pick up a little bit in the pace. So really early tomorrow morning, I start seeing these heavy snow showers near Concord, Burlington, even not far from Portland, Maine. I start seeing a couple flurries out there, and then we're going to see the snow kind of just still hanging out here in the northern plains. Not going to move much, really, not going to change. It's not really going to change until within the next 24 hours. That's when it really changes. Look at this, 975 millibars. Look how it drops from 981 to 975. So this actually could become a bomb cyclone again. So it's going to be within the next 24 hours. So here's a 994, and then within the next 24 hours it drops at 975. So really close to becoming a bomb cyclone here again. So again, it will become a bomb. It's very likely to become a bomb cyclone, and that's where we're going to be seeing this snow accumulation really coming up out here near Marquette, and then having this ice threats within the northeast. Again, it's just going to be very messy. It's going to continue to bring some snow in the Midwest all the way by Tuesday, and then we'll have that kind of clearing in by Wednesday in the northeast. Now we're going to be looking at the NAN3KM model here throughout the Midwest. Again, 993 millibars. Going to bring it, like I said, blizzard conditions into northeastern South Dakota and even into the western counties of Minnesota. Let's give all the way to the next 12 hours again. By the next 12 hours, it's really going to start falling apart. Here it is at 986 millibars. Like I said, we're really going to be focusing on the severe weather right here for Fort Wayne, South Bend, and even all the way near Toledo. Can be seeing very strong storms that could possibly cause tornadoes. But the worst of it won't be within until really, really later tomorrow around this time, like early afternoon. That's when it really gets just complete blizzard conditions out here for Muskegon. Just look at this, guys. This is complete whiteout conditions all the way to the purple or the pink. That's how bad it's going to be. Really heavy snow for Green Bay. It's just going to be the worst of this storm by far, and it's going to have just complete just whiteout conditions for Green Bay areas into Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and then going to start seeing the snow showers within the next 37 hours arriving for Grand Rapids. Going to start seeing the snow showers near Lansing, and then within the next 43 hours we have that snow for maybe Fort Wayne, South Bend, Toledo, Detroit, and then even getting into areas all the way to Pittsburgh. So definitely something we have to watch out for. Let's just check out total snowfalls here. Again, we're just seeing the worst of it going to be right here near Marquette, also right here, out there into northern Michigan. We're seeing up to 17 inches to 2 feet of snowfall. It's very likely, guys, we're going to see a ton of snowfall in these areas still in the Midwest to come. Still going to have up to 6 to 7 inches left throughout eastern North Dakota. Still going to have around 4 inches left for areas near Aberdeen. Michelle, going to continue to see the snow pick up to 7 to 9 inches left for Green Bay. Areas near Lansing and Detroit around 3 to 2 inches, and 6 to 9 inches left for Duluth and Eau Claire up to 3 to 4 inches, guys. So this is definitely a major system. Looks like Milwaukee increased to 3 inches, and Chicago and Fort Wayne, even all the way to Toledo, have increased to 1 to 2 inches. So again, this is a massive system. And now we're going to quickly look at the NAN 3KM model here for the Northeast. Again, within the next 7 hours, that's when we start to see this ice kind of converting as the overnight hours are really starting to get below freezing, but it doesn't really get really bad until within the next 28 hours and 24 hours. Again, that's when it is increasing to 981 millibars. We're going to have all this huge band right here, all the way from Canada to the basically to the Boston Harbor area. Going to just continue to see very heavy ice and freezing rain. This is not going to be a joke. We're going to have huge threats here. It's going to be a massive threat. Again, ice, and it's going to be slick roads, and then all the way within the next 32 hours, just going to continue to see some very heavy snow in these higher elevations, and then within the next 46 hours, that's when we're going to be seeing blizzard conditions throughout areas near Caribou, Maine. Again, start seeing those snow showers coming out here in the Northeast, but should clear out with Wednesday. And let's quickly look at the snowfall totals for this really quick. Alright, so NAN 3KM model is actually showing a ton of snowfall for our areas. Looks like we can actually have some good amount of snow, actually all of these areas, and that's actually going to be mostly actually ice. So it looks like actually Boston, on the other hand, can see up to 3 to 4 inches of snowfall. I think that's a bit higher because it doesn't really look like they're going to get much snow whatsoever, but again, maybe a trace or two. And then this we're going to have a ton of snowfall throughout areas near Providence. Going to be seeing up to 7 to 9 inches of snowfall. Looks like areas near Hartford going to be seeing in between the big bands, so it's going to be seeing around 2 inches, but around it up to actually up to a foot and a half, and around close to a foot just into the northeastern corner. And then it looks like we're not going to be seeing much relief for Pennsylvania other than these areas out here that are going to be off Lake Erie, and then also near the Poconos and Scranton, we're seeing maybe in a trace. And then we're going to be seeing a ton of snowfall actually just a couple miles away from Albany. Albany going to be seeing close to around 3 to 37 inches. 3, not 37, 3 to 7 inches again, because they're right here, like in between this little border. So it's kind of really hard to say, but again, up to 10 inches to around 2 feet of snowfall out here. And I think the I can't pronounce the national park. It's Adirondack, something like that, and then around 2 feet as well for areas into north central New Hampshire. Again, guys, I'm not really going super duper detailed in the NAN 3KM model because sometimes it does overreact snowfall wise, and it still does even when it's about to happen. And also, I don't want to make this video so long, treat it up to 13 minutes. And look at the European now, again, showing still up to 7 to 9 inches left to come throughout much of eastern South Dakota. Still around 3 to 2 inches left for Sioux Falls. Gonna still have around 3 inches left for central South Dakota. Around still up to half a foot left in far northern Nebraska. Again, or maybe an inch for Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska, with that small little band of snow. Minneapolis raised up to 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. Areas near Duluth, Minnesota, up to 7 to a foot of snowfall, and areas near Grand Forks and Fargo, so up to 8 to 9 inches left to come, around same totals. Madison, Wisconsin, on the other hand, has decreased snowfall, only around 2 to 3 inches, and Milwaukee has increased to around 3 to 4 inches. Really crazy. Eau Claire, around a half foot left. Areas near Green Bay, around a foot of snowfall. Marquette, 17 to 19 inches of snowfall, same thing. Again, throughout northeastern Michigan, up to a foot of snowfall. And then Grand Rapids and Muskegon, around a half foot of snowfall. And Detroit, around an inch or two. And then again, we're going to be seeing up to 18 to 17 inches throughout much of New Hampshire and southern Maine. Looks like, again, Boston's not going to get anything. Hartford not going to get anything. So yeah, I think that NAN 3KM model was over dramatic. That's why I didn't really go in details. Caribou can be seeing around half foot of snowfall up to 9 inches. And then Augusta and Portland will be seeing around 7 inches as well. Now let's actually wait for this snowfall to fully load. Okay, this is actually by Wednesday, so this minute's actually over. Again, it looks like we're going to be seeing left, really, maximum, really going to be seeing around near Sioux Falls, 2 inches. Again, Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, less than an inch. Areas near Fargo and Grand Forks going to be seeing up to maybe 3 to 5 inches of low, which is still a big deal. Duluth, Minnesota, around maybe 3 to 6 inches, maybe 7 inches. But on the other hand, Minneapolis actually increased snowfall to up to 4.5 inches. Rochester still seeing around maybe 2-3 inches maximum. And snowfall totals have actually kind of increased a little bit to the southern border of Wisconsin there. Minneapolis, on the other hand, going to be seeing around an inch or two. Mass, Wisconsin, maybe even 3. Green Bay around 4 inches, so that's a big difference. But again, areas near Marquette up to 17 inches, and then much of the western coast of Michigan will be seeing around 9 inches, and then looks like maybe 4 inches left for Buffalo and Erie, just kind of little lake effect snow. And then a ton of snowfall throughout the Northeast. Again, looks like Boston, maybe 2 inches. Areas into the National Park of upstate New York, around 18 inches of snowfall. Areas near Burlington, Vermont, around 9 to 10 inches of snowfall. Concord can be seeing around a foot of snowfall, and then around a foot for much of Maine. So I hope you got into the video. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I'll have possibly another update on this on severe weather-wise, and then I'll have a couple more updates later tomorrow. Bye, guys.